Hi guys, I'm back. Can you believe how much god tier animation is just sitting on Netflix right now? Everyone talks about the same 3 shows, but honestly, the deep cuts are where the real heat is. Today, we're counting down part 1 of the most underrated, high octane, and visually insane animation on Netflix. We're talking Norse gods, vampire hunters, and sci-fi that'll break your brain. Let's jump straight into it. Starting us off at number 9, the Dragon Prince is basically the spiritual successor to Avatar: The Last Airbender. Don't let the family-friendly art style fool you. This show has a magic system that is deep as hell and political drama that actually makes sense. It follows 2 princes and an elven assassin who team up to stop a world-ending war, and honestly, the world building is just massive. If you want a long-term binge that actually rewards you for paying attention, start here. As the seasons progress, the stakes get higher, the magic gets darker, and the character growth is some of the best in the genre. It's got that epic journey across the world vibe that makes you feel like you're part of the quest, and by the time you hit the later arcs, you'll be completely hooked on the lore. On number 8, Lara Croft is back and she's not playing. This series bridges the gap between the modern Survivor games and the classic dual pistol Lara we all grew up with. The action is slick, the animation is fluid, and it captures that classic Indiana Jones energy. Ancient tombs, supernatural artifacts, and Lara just being a total boss while barely making it out of collapsing ruins alive. What's great is that it doesn't just focus on the rating, it actually digs into Lara's head as she deals with the isolation of her lifestyle. It's the perfect popcorn watch for when you just want to see high stakes action and solid animation without sitting through 1,000 episodes of filler. Whether you're a hardcore fan of the games or just love a good treasure hunt, this show delivers the goods. Number 7 is a lot. Devilman Crybaby is an absolute fever dream from the mind of Masaki Yuasa. It starts off with our soft-hearted guy Akira getting possessed by a demon to fight other demons, and then everything just spirals into pure beautiful chaos. The art style is wild, stretchy, and fluid, which makes the hyper-violent fight scenes feel like a trippy nightmare you can't look away from. But beneath the gore and the crazy visuals, the story is actually a brutal dissection of humanity, prejudice, and despair. It's the kind of show that starts off as a wild supernatural thriller and ends as a philosophical punch to the gut that'll leave you staring at the ceiling for hours. It's a once-in-a-decade kind of watch that proves anime can be high art while still being absolutely unhinged. On number 6, we have the OG Castlevania. This is the show that officially killed the curse and proved video game adaptations could be masterpieces. Trevor Belmont is the ultimate done-with-life protagonist, and his chemistry with the powerful speaker Sci-Fi and the brooding Dampier Alucard is pure gold. The dialogue is sharp, the gothic vibes are unmatched, and the fight scenes are legitimately legendary. What really sets this apart is the villains. Instead of just being evil for the sake of evil, characters like Dracula and Isaac have motivations that actually make you feel for them. It's a dark, mature, and beautifully animated tragedy that paved the way for every other adult animation on this list. If you haven't seen this yet, seriously, what are you even doing with your life? Coming in at number 5, Dragon's Dogma throws you straight into a dark fantasy nightmare. Based on the Capcom RPG, it follows Ethan, a man who has his heart literally stolen by a dragon and is brought back to life as an arisen. He goes on a revenge quest that's basically a tour of the 7 deadly sins, where every episode tackles a different human flaw. It's short, gritty, and doesn't waste a single second of your time. The monster designs here are absolute nightmare fuel in the best way possible. From hydras to griffins, the CGI blended action is impactful and stays true to the game's brutal difficulty. It's a quick, violent binge that feels like a classic D&D campaign gone horribly wrong. If you're looking for a dark fantasy fix that gets straight to the point and stays bloody until the end, this is your jam. On number 4, Blood of Zeus gives us Greek mythology like we've never seen it. It's basically God of War the anime, produced by the same studio that did Castlevania. We follow Heron, a commoner who finds out he's the secret son of Zeus, and suddenly he's caught in the middle of an all-out war between the gods of Olympus and a rising army of demons. The animation is crisp and the scale of the battles is genuinely god tier. The real heart of the show is the drama on Olympus. The tension between Zeus and his vengeful wife Hera makes this feel like a high-stakes soap opera with literal thunder and lightning. Every character feels powerful and dangerous, and the reimagined monsters are incredibly creative. If you love epic scale, mythological lore, and lightning-fast action, you need to add this to your list immediately. Number 3 is Pantheon, and I'm going to be real, this might be the most underrated show on this entire list. It's a high-concept sci-fi thriller about uploaded intelligence, the idea of human minds being scanned and living forever in the cloud. It starts with a girl receiving messages from her deceased father and quickly turns into a global conspiracy that could change the definition of what it means to be human. It's smart, it's terrifyingly relevant to 2026, and the tension is absolutely insane. This isn't just a show about tech, it's a deep dive into the ethics of immortality and the power of the human spirit. It's a 100% critic-rated masterpiece that barely anyone talks about because it was a hidden pickup for Netflix. If you want something that makes your brain work while keeping you on the edge of your seat, don't sleep on this one. Revolution with Castlevania Nocturne. Richter Belmont takes the lead here, and the production value is straight up cinema. The show takes the foundation laid by the original series and cranks it up to 11 with even more fluid animation and a massive revolutionary scale. Richter's journey to find his own strength while facing a vampire messiah is incredibly compelling. The magic sequences in this show are some of the best Netflix has ever funded. Seeing Richter use his whip alongside Maria's summons is a visual feast that'll have you hitting the rewind button. It's got heavy emotional stakes, a diverse and interesting cast, and a cliffhanger that will have you screaming at your TV. It's a worthy successor to the original in every way and proves the Castlevania universe is here to stay. And finally, at number 1, we have Twilight of the Gods. Zack Snyder basically took Norse mythology, added a massive amount of blood and style, and turned it into an experimental masterpiece. We follow Sigrid, a half-giantess whose wedding is crashed by a god, leading her on a suicide mission of revenge against the Aesir. It's raw, it's visually stunning, and it's unlike anything else on the platform right now. The art style is a unique mix of 2D and 3D that feels like a moving tapestry, and the story doesn't hold back. It's a brutal adult epic that treats the gods like the arrogant, terrifying beings they were in the original myths. This show proves that animation is the ultimate medium for grand-scale storytelling that live action just can't touch. It's my top pick for part 1 because it's bold, it's beautiful, and it's an absolute must-watch. And that's a wrap for part 1. We've still got 9 more underrated gems to go in the next video, including Splinter Cell and Terminator Zero. Which of these first 9 was your favorite? Did Pantheon blow your mind, or are you a Castlevania loyalist? Drop it in the comments, hit that like button, and subscribe so you don't miss part 2. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.